let's look at one more beautiful question. So this question is based on speed, time, distance. To understand this question better, because this question is of exam level difficulty. So to understand the basic, you need to go through the arithmetic module of my course, where you can find speed, time, distance. You should go through that. Then it will be easy for you to understand. So let's get started. Question here is, Shruti travels a distance of 224 kilometers in 4 parts. Okay. The total travel time is 3 hours. Time is given, distance is given, total. Her speed is in 3 parts, follow an arithmetic progression. So, what is arithmetic progression? That's part of algebra module. Arithmetic progression is part of progression chapter in algebra module. So, here arithmetic progression is what? Which increases with common difference. So, in case the speed are in the arithmetic progression. So, if speed is given in arithmetic progression, if speed is a initially, the next will be a plus d, and then next will be a plus 2d, and then next will be a plus 3d. Yeah. So, it increases accordingly. Okay. This is one example of arithmetic progression. Now, let's see what next information we have and the corresponding time taken to cover these 4 parts following another arithmetic progression. Okay. So, this is another arithmetic progression. What? The time taken to cover these distance. Okay. These parts. They are also in arithmetic progression. If she travels the speed at the speed of 960 meters per minute. Now, pay attention to the unit. Meters per minute. That means distance has to be in meters and time should be, we can use in minutes. That's totally fine. So, it's not necessary that you always have kilometer per hour, meter per second. It could be meter per minute as well. Okay. Here and for 30 minutes to cover the first part. Then the distance in meter she has traveled in the 4th part. That's what we need to find out. Okay. So, let's make a diagram. First, let's say this is your part 1, this is your part 2, this is your part 3, and then you got part 4. Now, what is in arithmetic progression? Speed and time. Up speed ka, the speed in the first part is given as 960. So, if it is 960 meters per second, this is speed. Samajhna is baat ko. Here, if you have speed as 960 meters per minute, yeah, so next should be 960 plus something else, let's say x, okay, because that's an arithmetic progression. So, it should increase with common difference. Let's say the common difference is x. Now, the third part should be 960 plus 2x. What are they? They are the speeds, okay. 960 plus x, 960 plus 2x, and then you have finally 960 plus 3x, okay. That is given to us. We need to find out the distance in the 4th part, okay. We also need to focus on the distance. But pehle, we have distance and we also have time. You can see the time in the first part is 30 minutes, okay. So, if time is given to us in the first part is 30 minutes, then let's say the time in the next part is 30 plus y, and here you have 30 plus 2y, and then here you got what? 30 plus 3y, okay. Now, good part is we have total time given here. Total time given here, yahan pe dekh sakte ho aap. Let me clean this up now. So, total time here, you can see total time is what? 3 hours. What does it mean? If I add all the time which is mentioned over here, it should give me how much? 3 hours. But you can see the unit of time we are using here is what? Minutes. So, we will convert that 3 hours in minutes. Chalo, convert karte hain. So, here we are adding all time taken, overall time taken, total time taken here. This is 30 plus y plus 30 plus 2y. In the third segment, the 4th part is 30 plus. As per the question, this total time is equal to 180 minutes, right? How 180? 3 hours convert into minutes. It will be 3 into 60. So, I am writing here directly what? 180 minutes. Is that fine? Now, if you add all of them, so here you have 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30, which is how much? 3 4s are 120, and then you also have y plus 2y, 3y plus 3y is how much? 6y, okay, that is equal to 180. Can we find out the value of y here? So y is what? If you can divide the entire equation by 6. So this is what 6 2s are, this is 6 3s are. So y is equal to 20 minus 30 minus 20, that is how much? 10. So you got the common difference for the time which is mentioned in the question, that is differing with what? 10, y equal to 10. What does it mean? It means that in the first part the time taken is for 30 minutes. Okay, this is 30 minutes. Okay, as it is. Now second part 30 plus 10, that is 40 minutes. The next part which is 30 plus 2y, that is 50 minutes. And then next part which is 30 plus 3y, that is how much? 60 minutes. Okay, so we got the time taken. Now we'll focus on the distance. We can focus on the distance. Now distance here is what? Total distance given is 224 kilometers. Whereas we are considering the distance as per the speed of unit of speed mentioned in the question in meters. So हम लोग क्या करेंगे? We'll convert this kilometer into meters. Okay, and then we will say let's see what is the total distance. Okay, so total distance, that will help us to find out this common difference of speed, and accordingly we can find out the distance traveled in the fourth part. Chalega? Okay, now total distance here. What is distance formula bolo? What is distance formula? Come on. We have studied this in our concept lecture. Yeah, how do we remember that? How do we remember that? Here you have distance, here you have speed, here you have time. If you want to find out the formula for distance, आप इसको छुपा दो. So this is speed into time, and if you want to find out the formula of time, the isko chupa do, this is what? Distance upon speed. Okay, that's how we have learned, right? Okay, so total distance here, distance is equal to speed into time. So here you have got speed and here you got time for the first part. So first part distance travel should be 960 into 30. Second part distance travel should be what? 960 plus x into 40, right? So 960 plus x of common difference in arithmetic progression it says into what? 40, and then chalte jao. Third part is what? 960 plus 2x into 50, chalte jao. Next part is 960 plus 3x into 60, right? Now, do you see here this 960 into 30? If you open the bracket, you will get 960 into 40. If you open the bracket, then you will get 960 into 50. If you open the bracket, then you will get 960 into 60. So you have 4 960 with different multiple. So do you want me to write it? Can I skip one step? Chalega kya? See, I'm assuming that you all have gone through the basic classes, and I have what practice questions I have provided to you in the entire classwork. I hope you have done that. So skip karte hain step. There is no step marking in exam. Okay. So this become what? 960. Yeah. Start karte hain. Okay. So this become 960 into 30. So let me take 960 common. I have got what? Here 30 plus 960 common. So 40, then 50, then 60. Now similarly, if you look at x, so here x into 40, this become 40x. This 2x into 50 here. 2x into 50 will become what? 100x, and here you have 3x into 60 become what? 100x, 100x here. 100x, and this is what? 180x. Okay. Now here you get what? 30 plus 40, 70 plus 50 is 120 plus 60 is 180. So you got 960 into 180. See, now it is all solving the equation. I hope you can find the value of x without my help also here. Okay, you are all at the advanced level, so I hope you will be able to do that. Now here you got what? 224. Now here this is in kilometer. So kilometer, the total distance is in kilometer. We need to convert into meter. So kilometers into meter. Kilo is what? 1000. Kilo is 1000. Yeah. So यहाँ पे लगा दो 1000 चलेगा. Okay. Now look at x. So here you got what? 40 plus 100 is 140. 140 plus 180 if you add, then you get 300, 320. Okay. So this is what? 320. So this is 320x. Chalega. Now let's simplify further. So if you can see this all are divisible by 0 0 तो आप कॉमन निकाल के कैंसिल कर सकते हो यहाँ पे, Now this is all calculation simplification. Okay, now can I divide by 32? 32 has, so this 18 has 1, 2 and this has 12, so 4 twos. Okay, yeah, let's simplify this. You can divide by 32 in all. Okay, so if you divide by 32, you should get here, तो यहाँ पे तो x आ जाएगा, and let me write this like this. Okay, this is my understanding. If you want, you can not divide by, if you don't think you should be dividing by 32, you can leave that part and then focus on finding the value of x. You can take this 960 into 18 and if you can multiply and take it to the other side and subtract, and that way also you can do. But मुझे यहाँ पे दिख रहा है कि this should be divisible by 32. तो ये तो cancel हो जाएगा यहाँ पे. Now if you cancel this, then here 2 9s are, and this is 16, and this 16 if we cancel, 16 6 are, if you know, 16 5s are 80, 16 6 are 96 with 1 0 here you will get. Okay, then here you have 32. Let's cancel by, simple karte, let's cancel by 8. 4s are 32. Now here 8 2s are 16, and then you got 4 6 64, which is 8 8s are 64 with 2 zeros here. Okay, now I can see this is easily divisible by 4, so this is 4 7s are 80, sorry, 4 7s are 28, and then with 2 zeros. Okay, so what you got here is 700 equal to 16 to 9 is 540, and here you got only x. So if I take this here, I can find the value of x. अब देखो ये मैंने, I have done everything here to calculate the value of x. What your focus should be that to, are you able to write this total distance equation? If yes, then you are on the right path. आप x का value निकालो, ठीक है? Now if you simplify this here, if you take it to the other side, this become what, 160. So x is equal to 160. Now question said what? Find the total distance. No. Find the distance traveled in the fourth part. Fourth part. Here, this is fourth part. अब fourth part का speed is 960 plus 3x. Distance, time is 60 minutes. Here, we got 60 minutes. Okay, this is meter per minute and this is in minutes. So, you have to be very careful in terms of units. Okay, don't get confused in the units. जो आपके speed का unit है, minute, meter per minute. So, keep distance in minute, time, distance in meters, time in minute. Okay, so here if you got x is equal to how much, 160 here, we are going to substitute it here. So to find the distance, here distance is again speed into time, this is speed and this is time. So speed into time हम लोग करेंगे, this will become 960 into plus 160 into 3, okay, multiply by 60. 16 3s are 48, 48 ऐड कर दो यहाँ पे 96 में, 960 प्लस 480 ऐड कर दो and then multiply by what, 60. Okay, I will leave you here. आप ये calculation खुद से कर सकते होंगे. So if you simplify this, you should get the value as 86400. Okay, that many meters. That's your answer. Okay, add 960 plus 480 and multiply by 60 and see what you get. Okay, and that's your answer. That's your answer. Do you have this? Here's option number D is your answer. Understood? Okay, let's solve the next question.